That's crazy. How the fuck do we beat them and he still goes to Michigan? Hey, let's go. We got him.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special.
Damn, he ran him over.
Quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Gabriel.
Where you going, buddy?
Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work.
Decent little punt return.
So, Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Buckeyes moving
that gives us the first down.
The field here.
You know, Chris, what a great
I didn't think they
run here.
would.
You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to
scramble
for a first down and keep the drive going. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Scott. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain of the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college
Beautiful
football, and even
fucking
obviously
run
in
up
the
the catch.
NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch.
He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That kind of play is almost
impossible
to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start in this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to
now they're starting to run game up, huh?
Run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
We don't catch him slipping.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The pass rush has trapped.
Nowhere to go, buddy.
Interesting call here by the
Good
defense.
shit, Jack.
Dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him.
We're going to get one,
Sets
chat.
the offense up in pretty good field position.
Just wait on
The
it.
Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Howard. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hey, I like that play.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it
Appalachian
last
State
time,
beat
so
Texas
let's see if they
State.
can get clicking in this possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
They beat them by
Chris, you have to
1.2.
admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play,
I don't know who to go to.
That, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Good shit. I didn't think it would get there.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there.
It's going to be off.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after
Georgia beat LSU.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff.
Well, damn. Just run through my D-line, why don't you?
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the back gets the football. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. No huddle here for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Yo, I'm trying to focus right now, chat, so I'm quiet. I apologize. So I'm trying to keep him from scoring.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal.
His
right
number
there.
is 99.
How about the offensive balance these last couple
That is fucking wild.
Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. Pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. You're going to throw the ball. Man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him.
Where you throwing it to, buddy?
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. He knocks this one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He's good as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The pass rush closing in. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So a tricky situation here.
All
Third
right.
and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it. Backed up near. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it in.
I took a risk.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's caught. It's Dickey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Ducks trying to cash in here in the red
His
zone.
last name is Dickey. Pause. That's crazy. That's wild.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted right near the goal line. And they tackle him.
Yeah, I read that shit, buddy.
It's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. To the air. It's Howard. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught near the sticks. And Smith. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is
We trying to
enough
score, chat.
The change. First down. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
Yeah.
The offense comes back out there. Not much
Trying to cheat me out of my catch. Fuck
just
that.
time for a couple plays before the half.
Oh, I fucked up.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A lot of time in the pocket.
Now it's not even going to get there.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And we get the ball back at half. Let's go. Big W.
Second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. And they
He
get
got
it
there.
down, but that's a solid
I didn't think he was
to
fast
move
enough.
his sticks using his feet. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Let's go screen.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. Impressive
He
spin
spun the
there.
wrong way. Why did you do
Big
that?
game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way.
Okay, we driving.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Got him, he's sacked.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass
My
rush.
line sucks right
We've
now,
seen it
chat.
demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Howard. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Great call here going with that nickel defense. giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defense
Oh shit, this is 4th and 27. I'm stupid.
Sack, and now it's 4th down and long.
4th down pass is incomplete, but there's
I didn't realize I was in the zone.
Call here. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Holden. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Oh, he's gone.
Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, they're going for 2. Oh, okay, to make it a 3-point
All week,
game.
I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed. And
Yeah, he ran that route too short.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Another sack. You know,
What is with my O-line?
You're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. And you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
Pass interference.
Incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with it and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
I hit the wrong button, chat, because look. Nobody within yards.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Pressure is coming. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
There's no way this offensive line is real.
A long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return.
Alright, we still got to play defense, though, because we're about to enter the 4th quarter.
The last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They call the counter play here. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as
we're gonna stop here. We are golden.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. That one falls in.
Why are you dropping shit, Jeremiah Smith?
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The pass rush closing in. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught near the sideline. Good stop.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. Fights off a defender. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's James. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. One of the biggest plays we've had so far.
Okay, obviously they're throwing it right here.
Really getting into it. To the air, it's Gabriel. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Yo, he got smoked.
Now it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Why do you do this, bro?
Penalty and take the yardage.
You just gave them a free score.
Points here after that special teams roughing penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. The Ducks looking to use the
I cannot believe this, bro.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's looking for time here. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the pressure gets to him again.
What the fuck kind of play call is that?
For this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This is
They're going for it on 4th and 42. No way.
It appears almost like they've just been
No fucking way, chat. What?
They've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Down 5 late in the 4th quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Yeah, they were tripping. Why would you go for it on 4th and 42?
Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much
the last timeout?
as possible
Hell yeah.
for their offense. And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
GG's.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous.
We just won the Big Ten championship.
You look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here.